In this video, we're going to prep the new Brute Force Fab bumper and truck bed for install. Coming up.
A bad day.
Yeah! Oh, hello, Poppy. Why are you licking me? Hey, what's up, guys? So some exciting stuff coming to the Tundra. I just picked up my new front and rear bumpers. I decided to go with Brute Force Fab for my bumpers. They do mostly front plate bumpers, and then they do some rear bumpers. They do them in a high clearance where it's just you're cutting away part of your body panel and installing it a little higher on the frame, and also in a standard bolt-on bumper where you don't have to cut, I believe. They do single swing out, dual swing out, jerry can holders, tire holders, all that kind of stuff. So I went with them. I have the bumpers in the garage. I want to take you guys to go take a look at them. Then I'm going to kind of start the process of getting them primered and getting them bed linered. I'm deciding to go bed liner with them just like I did on the rock sliders. Rather than spraying them with the undercoating gun that the Raptor liner comes with, I bought a cheap, $15 Harbor Freight HVLP gun. What I'm hoping to accomplish with using the HVLP gun is smaller texture to the Raptor liner on the bumpers. Yeah, so I'm super excited to get these on. So let's go downstairs and take a look at these bumpers. Bear with me here. My garage is a single car garage. Let's take a look at the front bumper here. Turn you guys around. This is the rear side of the front bumper. They do a really nice job. From what I understand, all of their bumpers now come standard with either no light cutouts or they come with 2 per side. I'm going to set you down for a minute. Quick little view of the front bumper. Recovery points on there. I mean, these welds, I'm just super pleased with them. Here are the 2 rear swing outs. Let's go around to the front and check out the rear bumper. This is the rear bumper. It's flipped upside down right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with it as well. It'll be nice to, have this one finished first, because what we have to do actually is cut the sides of the bed side here. Basically, you have to cut somewhere up here forward to the wheel well, and that's what makes it technically the high clearance bumper. Well, it's another day, and hopefully I will have a chance to start painting the main portion of the rear bumper. Real quick, this is the paint setup. There are a lot of videos online on how to set up an HVLP gun. This is just a cheap Harbor Freight one. I think I saw this one the other day for 16 bucks. So these come with a 1.4 fluid tip. It's stamped right there on the little cap diffuser and then also on the gun. That's great for shooting primer or some paints and all that kind of stuff. You need something with a little bit bigger orifice, a little bit bigger opening for doing the Raptor liner out of an HVLP gun. I think it's 5/32 is what I drilled this out to. Pretty simple setup. Should be interesting playing around with the different dilution ratios, and it's really just time to start prepping the bumpers. So I'm really excited for this step. Also a little nervous. I'm going to go ahead and go over the whole bumper and clean away any of the manufacturing oils off of it. Then I'm going to go through, scuff it all down with sandpaper, spray epoxy primer on it. So that's what I'll be doing next. Oils and contaminants and oils from fingerprints of the guys who are building these things.
working to get all this surface rust off. Step up all these really hard to reach places is not super fun.
Got it completely sanded down. I'm gonna hit it with spray away glass cleaner, then I'm gonna hit it with mineral spirit, isopropyl alcohol, and then I'll be ready to spray primer. All right, on to mineral spirit. All right, ready to spray. I guess that's about it. I'm gonna try to take it easy and slow. First coat came out pretty good. Probably just gonna do the primer tonight and then come home tomorrow night and do the bed liner, unless I get a wild hair tonight to do it. I want to take a quick once around, so I have it for you guys, but as well as my own information for the first coat of epoxy primer. Let's take a look. Well, the next day, I got a little bit more light. Worked until like 10 o'clock last night. So I'm gonna put the camera away, do some shooting, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after the first coat of RAPTOR liner. Well, nothing new. Nighttime is coming, and I'm still coating my bumper. So that's pretty much what happens every time I go to paint anything. So I've got 2 coats on. I am done with the first part of the rear bumper, and looking pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. I'm getting ready to do the swing outs. All right, today's the big day. I'm going to be installing the Brute Force Fab high clearance dual swing out rear bumper. I probably won't get the swing outs on today just because they still need to be finish painted. I had an issue with my paint gun when I was painting. We have to do some significant cutting on the fenders, as well as the rear of the fender to the left of the tailgate and the right of the tailgate. Got to notch that out because this thing sucks up high and tight to the frame, kind of takes the spot of where the existing bumper is rather than hanging down below it. The owner of the company has provided me with some pretty good pictures of a Tundra just like mine. So basically in the picture here, it's showing going all the way up to the top of the base of the light and straight across, just protecting all of that. I mean, that's a significant chunk of bumper that is coming off. That's a lot, so it's gonna look way different after today. All right, well, I think that's about it. I need to get packed up, strap the bumper down in the back of the truck, and head over to my buddy JB's. See you over there. Time to take off the old bumper. There's nothing level about this situation that's going to matter. If this is level, it's not going to look level in frame. So. I think all this laying on the ground flat on my back, though, is going to do wonders for... It's going to stretch out. I'm going to be limber. I just know it. So, I mean, this... right here is this. Wouldn't it need to be from the bottom of it?
You and your sense making. I'll have none of it.
This is scary.
I think I got through the tape.
Obviously, I got the rear bumper all mounted up yesterday. Looking sweet. Honestly, at this point, I'm going to be bolting it up to the bumper. Over here, I have my all my parts and pieces and hardware and latches, bearings, everything kind of laid out. I'll show you that. Well, I got this plate bolted up and working the way it should. Getting this brute force fab high clearance bumper installed onto my truck was a huge game changer. It gave me the capability to carry extra fuel for longer trips, propane tank for cooking and heating eventually, spare tire carrier, as well as with a slight bit of modification, made my dream of the outdoor cooking space a reality. With deciding to go with a high clearance bumper, although cutting the bed sides was nerve-wracking, it gave me a way better departure angle and a lot better protection under the rear of my truck when dropping off of ledges. Thinning out and spraying the RAPTOR liner out of the HVLP gun gave me the exact smooth and consistent texture that I wanted. I've had this bumper on for a couple of months now, and I've had the opportunity to cook out of it a couple of times, and my kitchen's working out exactly how I had hoped. Now, I went with the dual swing outs rather than the single swing outs because I just wanted to make it a little bit easier to level the load when I'm setting up for camp and finding a level spot to camp. So I'll run you through opening up the bumpers really quick. There's a lever down below. And they lock into place with spring-loaded pins on either end. I also opted to go with the addition of the fold-down table Brute Force Fab offers. They offer this in both their dual swing outs as well as their single swing out. One of the things I really wanted to have was a quick way to attach and detach my exo table. Me and my buddy came up with the idea of a truck receiver hitch style where it uses these pins. When I get to camp, set up, and want to deploy my kitchen, I pop out my table. It's got these aluminum rods in the back that mate into the receiver part on the swing out. Lock the pin in, and I'm good to go. All right, there you have it. Well, I really appreciate you guys watching it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comment section below. I will link in the description section all of the items I used for this video. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel
and mash that like button to let me know I did a good job. If you'd like to, you can also follow us over on Instagram at Evergreen Overland, as well as evergreenoverland.com. Thanks for watching, and happy Easter.